Good morning, welcome back to my hunting channel, or any of my channels that you belong to, but I'm just going to put this on hunting today. Let me explain a little bit of things about it. Today's the 30th. Today would have been my brother's 61st birthday today. He would have been 61. It's unfortunate. He passed away in 2007. And Halloween, October. So his birthday at the end of this month of September, his day of death at the end of October here. It's very sad, but life is what it is. He died of cancer, and that's just the way it was. He passed away while I was in Afghanistan. I got the emergency message. Flew back. By the time I got back, he was gone, and then I had to return back to Afghanistan. So that brings me up to YouTube videos. Yesterday, or the day before, when I shot my deer for the first time, very pumped up, very excitable, and unfortunately I didn't get the video of the actual hit. Still working on the camera issues there, and that's not a big deal. The idea was I got her, right? I mentioned watching hunting on TV and the different people that hunt. You know, I don't care if it's the Drury Outdoor Team, the Crush with Lee and Tiffany, Beyond the Hunt with Pat and Julie, just to name a few. I love them. I just love the shows. Yeah, I am very happy, like the gentleman pointed out. I'm very proud to hunt my own land. 17 acres is mine. I set up my stands. I set up everything my way. I work the food plots just like you see on TV, but just not as dramatic with tractors and stuff. I got other things. I'm going to take a tiller down there this year, till up the ground and make a good food plot for them once I figured out what they like. I've tried buckwheat. I'm going to apply some radishes and some more stuff this year. But back to the subject, I'm loving all these comments that I get from people when I do get them, and the thumbs up and the view reviews. It just makes my day a lot better. So why am I doing YouTube videos? Well, let me explain a few things. I retired from the Army in 1998 after 21 years. Me and the wife struggled a little bit financially. After I retired, it was a hard adjustment. Then I wound up becoming a contractor for 5 years or so, and before I became a federal employee. Now the federal side of the house is a mobile portion of it. It's a very, very small fraction. Very, very few people. I think we had 300 LARs, or what we call them, Logistics Assistance Representatives for TACOM. Anyway, first thing they did was move me from Texas to Korea for 6 years. I took my compound bow with me, so I wanted to hunt the pigs in Korea. Unfortunately, that did not work out too well. Customs had a heart attack when they found out that I had a bow. I had the customs office, the MPs were at my door because I had a bow. So I had to mail the bow back somewhere. So I couldn't hunt. Yeah, 6 years like that. And then I moved to El Paso, Texas for 8 years, 8.5. Bought 75 acres out there in the middle of nowhere. No pig and no deer whatsoever. It was just javelinas. It was an old, looked like they were trying to make a housing development, so I dumped that land because there was nothing out there. So I suffered for a few years. Then we came back here to Tennessee, and I bought the 17 acres. I know there's deer here. And like I said, I've seen the numbers dwindle a little bit, in my opinion. I don't have the amount of deer going through my property that I would love to have, but they will. Mother Nature will send them back up this direction sooner or later. I always have deer. Last year they fizzled out, and then they came back, so it's not a real big deal. But YouTube and why I make videos. While I was deployed to Afghanistan and Iraq several times, I had the fortunate I had to pay a little extra money to get internet. Why? One big reason, FaceTime for my wife and me, so I could talk to her, and Facebook so I can keep up with my kids. I'm not a big Facebook fan because they're liberal pricks, but I do keep in contact with my friends and family that way, so that's the important part of that one. But YouTube, let me tell you what, AFN, that's Armed Forces Network over there, I actually stands for all for nothing because it's garbage TV. It's political commercials. I just don't like that crap. So I watched a lot of YouTube. So what did I do with YouTube? I watched hunting, for sure. I watched as much hunting as I could learn, how to dress out deer, how to keep up on the things that are going on hunting-wise. I watched motorcycle videos, Adam Sandoval on her bike. Itchy Boots, I just love Itchy Boots. She is a tremendous lady, and a couple other ones that I watched, just a lot of motorcycle videos. I watched a lot of music videos. I watched the how-to videos. And for the motorcycle side of the house, I watched Rick's adventures when he went to Alaska, so I knew when I came back to the States, me and the wife were going to ride our trike from Texas. We went to Georgia and then up to Alaska. We did 11,500 miles. So YouTube is a great tool to learn something, to share something, and to have fun. I just enjoy YouTube videos, so I decided, you know what? Let me make my own. Let me review stuff on a common man's perspective. I'm not a paid actor. I don't make money off of this. I don't really care. I just do it for the fun. I log my hunts. And for the first time during my hunting season, 2020 and 2021, I actually got a deer. Hopefully to get more. I wish I could get the wife to do videos up there so I could add them. They don't work. I'm not in my stand at the moment, as you can see. I'm in my office. I just moved the recliner here. So I got a comfy spot to look out my window now. As I call it, the expensive deer stand. Because it looks right into the woods. If I put a feeder out there, I could probably shoot the deer from here, but that's not what I do. So, but anyway, I watch your videos for hunting and different people on the crossbows. I love 10-point crossbow. I've watched every video on the 10-point crossbow that I could imagine. When I was trying to decide, do I want the Siege RS410 or do I want the Havoc, or which brand is going to fit me? The first one we got was our Wicked Ridge Rampage 360. We each have one. I'm still trying to sell them because we're not going to use them. It's just the way it is. We went out and bought the Siege RS 410s, which I call mine, like I said, 425 because that's what it shoots at because I got the wrong limbs. But that thing packed a wallop on the deer. As you saw the video, entry and exit wound was big. And that deer stopped 50 yards from where my stand is, so I didn't have to chase it too far. But anyway, back to the subject of YouTube. I make a lot of comments, and I love your comments. I love your recommendations on how to make my hunts better, maybe my rides better. I post my hunt videos, as you can see on my channel. I post time for a review because I think it's important when you buy a product, whether it's a good product or a bad product, people need to know what the ins and outs of those products are. So that brings me to my last one, which is my riding videos. I love riding videos. I make a lot of them, and I put a lot of music to them. Unfortunately, YouTube has kicked off quite a few of them, so they're actually on my website, which is listed below in the link. Under videos, you can see all my videos I ever make there with the same sound, so don't worry about that one. So that's what I do YouTube-wise. It's helped me learn as an old fart. I didn't have the advantages of some people growing up and hunting. I grew up in the military. My dad was military, very proud of him for 20 years. He retired 1 year to the day I came into the Army. He retired. So I came in 77. He retired in 78, left Taiwan, and came back to California and just retired. I never had the chance to hunt with my dad. When I was young, we went out rabbit hunting, I remember. And I remember deer hunting once with my grandfather. And that was when I was a toddler, I mean, really small. So I had a white jacket and carried the rabbits back with me on my shoulders. Of course, the white jacket wasn't white no more either. So anyway, YouTube has been a blessing as far as sharing my stuff with you and you with me. So I like that. So if you got comments, I love them too. Please make them. Whether you like me or not, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe. I'm overly surprised that I have over 400 and somebody subscribers. I mean, I didn't expect to get 25 to tell you the truth because I just rabble on sometimes. But I think what I say is important to some people, maybe even not all. So it's kind of like the old story, if the shoe fits, wear it. If you like it, use it. If you don't, just ignore it and keep on going. Sooner or later, I might find something that you have interest in. I don't know. But I just wanted to share a little bit of this with you. We took a break from hunting, as you can see. I'll give the area a chance to settle down a little bit after the ruckus with the deer and whatever happens. And that's why I need recommendations. How many of y'all hunt the same site daily? I mean, like, do you go out every day? Do you only go out once a week? I know some of you work. I got that. I understand that. But some of us that are retired, I like to know the ins and outs about hunting. As far as, can you go to the stand twice a day every day? Does it really hurt? Drury Outdoors says try not to go in there, but I've seen me go into the area, check my feeders or whatever, come back out, and then when I look at my camera, the deer are like an hour behind me, and it doesn't seem to faze them. So I really like your input on that one if you could too. So anyway, I'm going to leave that here. I want to thank you for watching my channels. I hope you do subscribe. I hope you do like them. I hope you you can comment on them. And once again, if you don't like them, please just drive on with something else. That's all there is to it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for all those who are subscribing to me, listening to me, and helping me. I do appreciate it. I know my biggest fan is my grandson and my son-in-law. They watch my stuff religiously down there, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the clan does too. But this is what I do. This is just something to pass time as a retiree when I'm not doing honey-do list or my hobbies or my projects that I like to do, because we also fish. We love fishing. I don't eat fish, but I love to catch fish. And wife eats them all. So I'm going to watch more stuff on that one too. So thank you for watching my channel. Like I said, if you like me, please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't, and subscribe or don't subscribe. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to really thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my channel. It does mean a lot when I do get good comments, and I've not really had any bad comments. I've had some good, strong suggestions, and once again, I enjoy them too. So thank you, and let's have a good week.